Discuss the context of Pyongyang's latest atomic test in a little greater detail. We can cross now to the South Korean capital, Seoul, to speak to Duyeon Kim, who's an expert on both nuclear weapons and the Korean Peninsula. She's also a visiting senior fellow at the Korean Peninsula Future Forum. Thank you very much for talking to us here on France 24. As we've just heard, international condemnation of this latest atomic test has been swift and unequivocal. But was this nuclear explosion in any way a surprise?
No, this was not a surprise at all. We have been expecting their sixth nuclear test. We should expect more to come. The North has also proclaimed, Kim Jongun has said in his New Year's address that he would complete an ICBM test. And so none of this, disclosing photos of Kim Jong-un supposedly observing the North mount a miniaturized nuclear warhead on an ICBM. Whether that's true or not, we don't know. But the North really has not kept any of their plans a secret. They publicly pronounce them, and they eventually follow through. It's always been a matter of time. The situation is very serious, of course. The magnitude has been recorded to be much bigger and stronger than past nuclear explosions, to the point where South Korean residents have even reportedly felt the effects of the tremors. But the other situation here, the concern really is that we might find ourselves in another escalatory situation, which we should not, we should prevent such escalations. We should prevent action-reaction cycles going forward.
Now, a lot's been made of the character of North Korea's leader, Kim Jongun. Some say he's mad, others that he's deluded. What sort of a leader do you think he is?
Well, he's a classic example, textbook example of a rational leader. And that means that a leader will do anything in his state's interest to survive. And so that's basically what he's doing. He's doing whatever it takes for his regime and his country to survive. And for him, for the North, that definition means developing nuclear weapons, developing nuclear-tipped missiles. They seem to believe that the U.S. will attack it anytime soon. The leadership, the Kim leadership, has pretty much brainwashed its public to believe that the U.S. is the enemy and the U.S. will attack. And so they have taken measures and steps to try to boost their nuclear missile capability towards that end, to defend themselves, they claim.
And finally, just how tenable is the current situation? And what would it take for North Korea to decide to curb its nuclear program, if anything?
Well, that's really up to Kim Jong-un. Nobody really knows. But what we do know, what we can guess or estimate with a pretty big degree of certainty, is that Pyongyang will sprint towards the finish line if we leave it alone. Its plans are clear. It will want reliable operational nuclear-tipped missiles, long-range and short-range, the whole scheme. And so those are his plans. And so the question really is, how will Washington react? How will President Trump react? Will he react with restraint or will he react with force? We just don't know. But again, we will need to prevent any type of escalation.
Duyeon Kim, thank you very much. Duyeon Kim, visiting senior fellow at the Korean Peninsula Future Forum there. Now,